The dark truth of gladiator schools. In ancient Rome, gladiator games drew massive crowds, masking a grim reality. Behind the excitement lay a darker truth. Before fame, there was the ludus, a death camp masquerading as a school. Gladiatorial combat emerged from funeral rites, evolving into a grim spectacle for the masses. The ludus gladiatorius wasn't a place of learning. It was a prison for the condemned. For many, entering the ludus was akin to receiving a death sentence. Men were stripped of their identities. They were branded, beaten, and trained with real weapons. They were overseen by brutal trainers and often faced punishment for disobedience. Those who disobeyed faced starvation, flogging, or worse. It was psychological warfare. This was not a glorious training. It was brutal preparation for slaughter. Some gladiators could not withstand the torment and chose death over despair. Some reports describe gladiators finding tragic ways to end their suffering. There were no funerals for the fallen, only unceremonious disposal. Surviving the ludus led gladiators to the arena, where they faced an even grimmer fate. They were not heroes. The crowd saw them as mere performers in a life-or-death spectacle. The crowd craved fear, pain, and excitement. They awaited the outcome of each clash. Even the most skilled gladiators were not safe. A thumbs down could mean death. The survivors returned to the ludus, awaiting their next fight in a cycle of brutality. Some gladiators fought their way to freedom, but the scars remained. Those who earned freedom often struggled to reintegrate into society. These gladiators carried the heavy burdens of their pasts, survivors of a Roman death machine. Today, gladiators are remembered as icons of strength, but their truths are grim. They were exploited and dehumanized, their lives traded for public entertainment. The ludus was a factory of death, disguised as a place of honor. The Roman Empire celebrated power, dominance, and control, embodied in the gladiator. This was the existence of a gladiator, trained to entertain, set to die. To remember the glory of Rome is to remember the cost in human life. For every cheer in the arena, there was a scream in the shadows. Join us as we unveil the brutal realities of the gladiator schools.